Let's see if we can't get this sucker on the road this time. Okay, I think we're back. We're back. We had battery overheating here, so let's see if we can keep this stream going this time. The battery on my phone was overheating and causing all sorts of drama. I need a little more light. You guys may not need more light, but I certainly need some more light here. So we're gonna have to deal with a little bit of glare. Just is what it is. There we go. All right, welcome back. Sorry about the confusion and whatnot. I'm going to try and play, I think based on how I'm feeling, I'm going to try and play the British side of the map and we'll kind of go at it from there. Hey, Stephen, how are you doing? We're just playing some OCS here. I don't know if you were on the stream just 20 minutes ago. We were talking about what we were going to be playing next, or what I'm playing next. And right now we're going to do some live play of OCS, the Sicily campaign. And I'll let others join in as they see fit. I'm just going to get started here. The first thing we've got to do is work out a decent way to try and crack the river line here. This is the Cimeto River. Oh, and look, the Germans forgot to put them into reserve. Actually, I think they moved, so they couldn't have gone into reserve. So that's okay. All right. All right, let's have a noodle about this. I think these two guys have got potential. Oh, you know what I need to do? I got to roll for airstrikes. 6. All right, so that means I'm going to get 3 airstrikes this turn. Ground airstrikes, allied ground airstrikes, and they will be very important here. These guys are out of supply and low ammo underneath here. And these guys are out of supply and low ammo. In fact, they're exhausted underneath there. So those guys underneath there are going to have to basically come off the line. And they're DG'd. Yeah, they're screwed. So it's a regiment. Or whatever you call it, brigade. All right, so I see there's a few more folks joining. Just, feel free to say hi and pop your name up or whatever, or ask a question. I'm having a few challenges here with my phone overheating, number 1, and number 2, what the hell I'm going to do with this mess that I've created for myself as the Allies. I've managed to shuffle all the pieces around and make them look nicer, but not do very much. All right. Okay, the first thing we need to do is get... is there any way to go around here? There's really not. Germans have got more strong units coming in this way as well, so I really got to crack this river this turn. The Arizona Marine, when in doubt, attack. Ha, so true. We won't do a Monty, don't worry. Trick is getting enough force to the right place. So here's what I think I will do. I'm going to need some supplies. We need 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's artillery. 4, 5. I've got plenty of stuff here. Now, can I can throw 1, 2, 3. These guys will all be back in supply this turn, but I'm also going to have to pay for the exhausted status of those guys there as well. So that's going to be expensive. I'm going to need a good, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5T to move, 5T if I get them all in on the attack. That's going to be 10T. So it's 2 SP, 2.5 SP. I think I've got a bunch here. And plus I've got 51st Division's truck. Yeah, I've got, not too much. I do need to bring some more up, just in case I get myself in trouble. All right. Let's work on this. Let's start by flipping this guy to his high value side, because he's going to be halved attacking across the river. I'm going to do the same thing here for this dude. I'm going to fuel both those guys with the 2T. Actually, so can I do this? We can do... I've got a bug, sorry guys. Bug flying in my face. I'm going to flip this fella over to his static side. He has a range of 12. Let's see if I can get to everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can now. The reason we had trouble here last time being in supply was because I had to go across the river and I could not make it. Okay, so I can do 1 SP to fuel everybody up. Basically, all the 50th. This is a Army Corps headquarters. So technically, I guess we're kind of hacking it a little bit. But I can fuel up. Where is the 50th headquarters? God damn it. Here it is here. 51st, 50th. Let's flip the 50th over and fuel everybody using him. And he's going to pull an SP from back here in... Oops, you can't see that. This is what I was talking about. The 12th Corps headquarters is over here. I'm going to take that SP and use that to fuel. Basically all these chaps in the 50th and these independents, the 3rd Yeoman and the 40th Royal Tank Regiment or Battalion will be included in that, and any other nibs and knobs that are not from 1st Airborne, I will fuel them. So I'm going to grab a fueled marker, which is on the back of something somewhere. They're over here, and I'm going to put the fueled marker by the 50th headquarters, put him on top for now. So that reminds me that we've fueled that. All right. And now what we want to do is move some dudes into position to attack across the river here. So we're going to start with, I need that recon airborne guy for his AR. So there's just going to be a couple of movement points to there across the river. And he's going to go, come on, to there. Can he make it? Let's check. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go around. What is it to cross the river? Trucks are 3, tanks are 5. Okay, so he can't get across the river. Neither of them can. So I'm going to have to go down to this frickin' railroad bridge here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there, that's how you do it. Not that it matters. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does matter because he can't make it. Oh, shit sticks. Alright, well, we'll just fuel him this way, I guess. He's only 3. I might as well now move him to here. 1. Oh, hang on. Duh. Here we go. I can get there. 1, 2 to there, and it's actually going to be less than that. It's like 2 1/3, or 1 2/3, 2 2/3, 3 2/3. So he makes it. I'm going to put this dude here, and now I'm going to see if I can get one of these guys actually flipped over. Here's 6 factor side, 1, 2. I'm going to pile this guy in here as well. And so that might be some dangerous stacking. Well, they're all battalions, so that's okay. And I want to get 2 more brigades up here if I can. 1, 2, 3. 3 plus, is it 5 for the trucks? It is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yes. Okay, so he can make it to that. This guy. 1 to there. Call it 1, 2. 7 to there. 8 to there. That's 8 to there. I think we're gonna hit this hex, so let's keep track of that. So they're fueled. I'm gonna cinch up this armored artillery, whatever it's called, motorized artillery. I'm going to pull these two dudes up to here. 1, 2, 3. So they're going to be range 1, 2, 3. I'm going to reinforce them with this little chap. Keep them safe. Okay, so they're all fueled. I'm going to one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these guys can be considered fueled. That's going to be 6 to there, 7. And no need to be cheesy and use this as a doorstop. We'll use it as a doorstop somewhere else. 1, 2, 3 here. And I'm going to move this MG unit. I'll get to the question in just a sec. I did see it, just to let you know that. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. Crap. I'm just going to move this airfield that's actually there. All right. Now, I've got to get these guys out of here. Their movement is halved. I only need to move them back 1 hex. Let's just move them back 1 hex and consolidate some counters here. They're both out of supply. They're both DG'd. And one of them, the top one, is exhausted. I'll try and remember that. Oh, look, I've got these Royal Navy destroyers here that we can use. That's going to be fun. I'm going to flip this guy over and move him 2, 3 to there to block that road. And let's see what we got here. What do my friends think of my hobby? I don't really care what my friends think of my hobby. Some of them come down, look at it, shake their heads and go, that's really cool, and we don't want to talk about it anymore. And some of them are very interested in military history, but think that playing the games is, for kids or whatever. So that's up to them. Some of them also know that I have a blog and all that sort of crap, and so that kind of counts for street cred in some circles. I think this was here. And I need to use my engineers who are in the wrong hex. I need to fix Syracuse first. So the engineers are going to spend an SP. You know what? I don't know that I'm going to be able to spend an SP to fix the port this turn, because I am low on. I'm going to be low on supply. All right, back to here. So I think I've got enough forces in place here. I'm going to put some air on that. I'm going to put a lot of air on it. We're going to have to do patrol sweeps. But what I'm going to do is lay out the air now, and we'll do the patrol sweeps. Because I'm using 3 Wellingtons and a Spitfire. And it's gonna plop on those guys right there. We'll put them there, and just in case you want to see. I don't know if you want to see up a little closer or not. If that makes any difference to you. That's what's going on over there. So, and I'm gonna move these. Well, we'll leave that destroyer there. They're not doing anything. I wish I had the other guys. Where are they? Oh, look, I do have some more supply here. It's being moved. Okay, landing craft, bringing supply in. I have 10 moving boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can get 8 to here. They can land. They can dump their crap. But I got to roll for it. Do I have to roll for it in a port? I don't think I have to roll for it in a port. That would be stupid. So I'm going to do that. But can I bring it all in a broken port? I've got 3T here. All right, fine. I'll roll for the friggin' thing. Let's roll for it just to be safe, to make sure we're not taking advantage of anything here. Is it 2 dice or 1 die? Where is it? Hello? 9 is good. Okay, 9 is good. So this shit lands here. We're in business. We're just landing over there. Right here. I just put 4 SP here. Dope. Landing craft make it. They can have to stay there for the time being, but they're done. Okay, we move these guys back. I've got the 51st truck. He can't do Dipkus. And I've got these guys moved as well. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. Let's see. One, two. I do want to put a combat unit in this hex, just in case we have some problems. And I need this guy here to protect the base, and this guy here to protect this. He'll move 10. 10 is going to get him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. He can only get to here then. 5. And he's moved. Okay. That's that. Now, let's have a look at... I have nothing to exploit with over here. Nothing to follow through with or follow up with. I have no armor. Except for those 2 battalions. And they're in the attack. So we're going to make a hole and try and hold it. And that hole is only 1 hex wide. And that's bad. Okay. So what we need to do is try and press this way as well then. And bring some of this Canadian armor up. So let's see what we can do about that. I've got enough supply down here to conduct an attack. In fact, I think I can do an overrun. What's that rough terrain going to cost me? Probably not, because it's 5. So that ain't going to happen. Alright, so no overrun. Alright, let's put all of these dudes in reserve mode. This is an expensive way to do it. But I'm going to put... You probably can't see now, right? We're right here. Somewhere. Right here. I'm going to fuel these dudes and put them in reserve mode. And I'm actually going to probably have to flip them all over because I want them to move a fair distance. I'm not sure exactly where they're going to go yet, but we're going to do that. And we're going to pay 3T to fuel them. And I know they're the wrong color. Reserve marker, so save your text. I got it. 3T happens to be sitting there. They get to move quarter of their movement at this time, and we'll do that in a minute. I'm going to go 1. We've got a complex situation here because of the supply. Supply line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 supply lines to there. Well, I'm just going to have to live off the map or do something here. This is a mess. I need to get on a main road. Like this stuff. You know what? Let's not move that guy yet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, this is so gnarly in these hills here. Really gnarly. Alright, all I want to do is attack this bloody artillery that they've left, which is a really cheesy move by me. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this one guy here. This one guy here. I'm going to move this guy around. 1, 2, 3 to here. Get a little flanking action going on there. Not that I expect that he will survive that attack. I'm also going to try and isolate this dude here. 1, 2. Even though I will probably be out of supply as a formality. These Canadians are going to be in trouble if they don't move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can move one. If I move one hex to here, that will be in trace supply. We'll deal with the trace supply stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that okay or not. Let me know if it's a problem. They're moved. I'm gonna now keep. I think we can get a bit further. 2, 3. This goes to here. This goes up to here. One. No, it's not one. It's 2. The rough is 2, right? That's 2 there. And the mountains is all or something like that. Yeah. So they can't make it, but they can go here. And these guys, actually, these guys can go here. I'm going to move the airborne this way. 2, 3 to here. Commandos can go up to here. Shuffle the airborne arty up. Shuffle these guys up to here. And I actually will not move this guy up to here. I will back him out somehow. Flip him over. Put him in the strat mo. Where's the strat mo marker? Somewhere here. Come on. And he's going to double his movement and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to here. No, I have not. I'm gonna leave these Marines, these airborne guys down here where they are. We've got a little bit of a complex problem here getting these British guys. I need a HQ and I need supply. I've got an HQ, but we've got sticky supply situation. I need to find some more T's back here. I need to bring in some supply here. This is from last turn. Should have done a better job of cleaning up. Golly. Okay, here's a truck. Let's take this truck. 1, 2, pick this up. Oh, it looks like it's on that road here. 1, 1.5, 2.5. Sorry, 1 and a bit. 2, 3 to here. 3 plus 5 is 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 2/3, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 and a half, 19, 20 to there. I'm going to put 20 to there. We'll just sit that truck there. Flip this guy over to protect it. Let's make a note that the fuel is there. Now, these recon guys are going to go 2, 3 to here. I'm going to move I want to push up this way, I think. Maybe not. I don't know, shit. I'm going to push one this way and 1, 2. I need to go this way. Okay. What a mess. 5th Division. 5th Division. Oh boy. Should we be a little bolder here? I'm going to send the Americans that are here up this way or up this way. So I'm going to try and keep the Commonwealth forces funneling this way, basically towards Catanuova over here. That's what I'm thinking at this point anyway. So I'm just trying to work out what to do with these chaps here, and I'm thinking perhaps the best way to go about it is pressing up against here. So I need to pull 2T from somewhere or just fuel the rest of the division. I don't want to use that. I guess I'll have to use my divisional truck, which I don't really want to do. All right, I'm going to spend a T. Here we go. I'm going to spend the full SP. I'm going to empty this guy out. I'm going to fuel my truck up. Fuel my headquarters up. I'm going to move him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he can go 7 to there. And then it's still going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, near enough. So he can go to here. He can go to there. These guys are all fueled. We'll grab a fuel marker to remind us. We fueled these dudes. Sorry if their hand's in the way. Now, and I'm still going to do this. I'm still going to move these guys up this way. But I am going to take this one piece of armor and go 1, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 4.5. Yeah, I'm going to try and overrun this guy here. 4.5. It's going to be +3 movement points. Is 7.5 movement points to attack that guy. I'm going to pull 1T from here. You know what I could have done with that truck is dropped it and moved it, but that is too late, so we'll just stick with that. 1T to do the attack here. I'm just going to put it in the hex. That's not exactly how it works, but we're just going to put it in the hex. He's got a defensive value of 1. He's got a defensive value of 1, the combat value of 6, and the AR rating is a +1. So it's going to be a 6-1, but let's see if we actually get a surprise result. Whoops, dang it, dropped the die on the map, that's always good. And the answer to that is no. We roll a 6 + 1, it's going to be a 7, so that's no effect. It would have been a 6 shift. I rolled a 6 on the shift. So she's a 6-1 in the open. Let's do that. I'm not going to waste air on trying to DG that guy. So we rolled a incredibly average 6 + 1. Right. Yeah, it's going to be 7 on the 6-1 in the open. It drops down to the 5-1 in the open. AO1, DO1. Okay, so I got retreat. And this guy takes a step loss. Alright, and so he ends his movement. Okay. Right, now I'm going to bring these two truck units through. I guess this guy must have been on the road here. I guess the only thing I can assume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. He will move with something around the order of 5 to there. We can fuel that dude as part of the SP action. And I'll move him up to there as well. And we've got that guy. Got my divisional truck. All right. Someone asked if there was any value of going up to Piazza, and there is, but I'm going to do that with the Americans, which I will not be doing this turn. This live stream. Okay. Now, I had this. These guys in reserve here, and they can move a quarter of their movement. 1, 2, 3 to here. 1, 2, 3. Let's get them all in a stack. No. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a bit messy, but there. 1, 2. Oh, wait. Can I be adjacent to a unit in reserve mode? To an enemy unit in reserve mode? You know what? Don't think you can. 1, 2, 3. I know you can't get into reserve mode and be adjacent. Maybe you have to stay that way. Or come here, Mr. 3R unit. So we'll move that guy there. We've got the last reserve unit. It's going to move 3 as well. 1, 2, and he'll only move 2 to there. So we'll put the reserve markers back on there. I can't find the Allied reserve markers. I don't know where they are. Here they are. See, you try and do things the right way, and look what happens to you. You get all jacked up. I just found an airplane unit in the stack of reserve counters. That's great. All right, let's keep going. So I think we're going to attack there. I need another little tile spacer, so we'll put one there. So we're going to do an attack there. I probably want to. Actually, I'm not going to worry about that. It's kind of gay to even worry about it. I'm going to move this Canadian supply up in case I have issues with being in trace supply. My donkey's going back to the beach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to Gala. Actually, you can go back to. I've got another truck there. All right. Okay, I think that's most of the Allied movement for the Commonwealth. And what I want to do now is do the patrol sweeps that will clear any particular issues we may have with protecting this formation up here. So I've got 2 Spitfires that I've managed to get onto the map here. They have a range of 94, so it's not a big deal. But we're going to use one of those to start the exercise of doing these patrol sweeps. And I'll show you how that works without trashing the map too badly. So just at the bottom of the screen, you can see that stack there. And these units, there's 2 airfields here, and there's one right there. And these guys are all active because they didn't activate last turn. And oh man, I have a whole bunch of Messerschmitts here. So these Spitfires, here's how it works. You really just go at it one at a time. So we'll just go top to bottom, and until we get knocked out of the game. I've got to try and stop the Messerschmitts from intercepting, just to keep it all legit and safe for the Allies. So let's do the first one. So it's a straight up roll because they both have a rating of 5 there. I think you can see that 5 and 5. I don't know if it helps to turn that this way a little bit. There we go. All right, so a 10 is a good start, and it's a 4. So a 10 will mean that the defender aborts. So he goes back to the base, he aborts, and a 4 is a 4 a step loss. I think it is. I think it's a 4 5, 6. Where is the little chart? I think I would know that by now. But it's always nice to double check. Yep, no effect. So that's just as well we checked. And it's a 5 or a 6 that takes a kill. So where do you go? This guy is aborted, and he goes underneath the airbase. And then now, what we do is this guy would fly back to his base, he would stay active, and he comes back and he patrols again, and here he goes again. Let's roll 3 dice again. Oh, see, and there he's done, right? We rolled a 3 and a 3, so he's done. He goes back to his base. He is now inactive, And the second chap comes up and he says, well, I'll jolly well take it on from here, fellas. And he rolls the dice. And he rolls a 10 and a 5 and puts a step loss, and someone's got a comment. Hey, Jim, what's going on there, Doc? So this dude takes a step loss and is inactivated, or whatever you want to call it. He's got to abort back to his base. So the British pilot's feeling pretty spiffy. He's okay. I don't know what just happened there, but my broadcast got interrupted for some reason. Where was I? Now, these guys, I've got to keep putting a unit up, basically, unless I agree to become inactive. And I'm happy to fight. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should be saving my air for later. But you only live once, right? And with the way we're rolling these dice, 7, both abort, right? Yes. So both abort. That's good for the Germans because that pushes this guy back to the base. He doesn't take a loss. And this guy has to go back to the base, and he does not take a loss because we rolled a 2 on the loss. But that still leaves me with 2 dudes here that can do an intercept. Haha. See? I'm just gonna... yeah, I think the game's going just fine so far. All right, so now we have the exciting intercept opportunity. Do intercepts become? I think intercepts come before flak. All right, so let's roll some dice. These guys will intercept these guys, and here we go. Oh, roll an 11. Smoking. These guys are busted. No loss. They go back to base. They're actually going back to the Malta holding box. Now, it's been so long since I've done one of these where an intercept actually got through that I've got to check. I believe now we have to, I've got to put one of these guys up or abort. Up to fight, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Let's see, intercepting. It's been so long since we've actually had an honest to goodness intercept actually happen. Step D, the air movement, players option intercept. Blah, blah, blah. Can intercept with 1 active fighter, we did that. Patrol zone got that. If the interceptor is aboard, he must become inactive. If the interceptor won the combat, it remains active at the base from which it came. Okay, that tells me dick. What happens to the... I think I have to put a unit up to fight, don't I? Crap, I don't remember. I hate it when this happens. All right. Oh, they're all at 1. All right, so it's a +4 to the die roll. This is going to suck. So this guy is intercepting this guy. Whoa. He forces him to abort. So he aborts back to base. He becomes inactive. I guess we get to go again, right? Now, what happens if I remain active? Yes? He remains active at the base from which he came. So I'm pretty sure I can then choose to intercept again. I think this feels right. I'm hating the die rolling. That guy goes back to base. Well, you suck donkeys, you know what. And the last guy, yeah, you're all very funny. Okay, great. And he goes back to base and he's still active. So much for that. Thank goodness I have artillery. Okay, I may not have enough supply to fire the artillery, but I have artillery. We got that going for us. All right, I believe that's how it works. Now, before we go any further in the movement cycle, it is time to do the naval barrage. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got the wrench. Okay. So we're going to roll, see if we can DG that guy. I roll a 7 on a 12. That's going to be good enough for a DG, I believe. We're not going to get a size modifier because this is... Underneath here is what? Yeah, 2 battalions. We will get a size modifier. Okay. 12. Popping back 1. 7 is still good enough. So we're going to put a DG marker. Let's find a nice shiny new DG marker. I'm going to grab that guy and put that guy there. And let's see what this comment says. John Edwards. Yeah, of course you're rooting for the Allies. Of course we are. We want the good guys to win, right? They were good as far as we know. Okay. Right. That is all of the barraging and air bits I'm going to do. Do I have any other units I could have used? No, not really. Okay, we got the GG. That's all that matters. We fired that guy. Let's not get too fussed about it. I don't know where that was. I think that was there. So now we have to do supply. So let's do supply. And these guys are now back in supply because they're in range. And they are going to also, we have to do our best to resupply these boys. Take away the exhausted marker on the top unit and, on the bottom unit, an exhausted marker. So it's going to cost me, I think that's a full SP that's going to cost me. That's going to hurt. All right, so that's, pretty sure it's a full SP from exhausted. So that comes a 1, put that there. And then exhausted marker comes off. That's how I do it anyway. Let's think about this now. Supply, is everyone else in supply? We better check these freaking little doohickey Canadian dudes over here, which you probably can't see very well because of the light, but it'll just be a second. I've got the headquarters here. He's got a throw range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the British. They're good. The Canadian. Why didn't I move the Canadian HQ? Because I'm a moron. You know what? I gotta move this Canadian HQ just to make this easier. Otherwise, I'm gonna be killing myself here. So I will spend a T from the Canadian truck up here, and I'm gonna move my Canadian HQ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put him in the same stack here. Probably a dangerous move, but that's what we're going to do. And I know that's a little bit of revisionist gameplay, but that's what you get to do when you're playing solo. Hey, Dante. Oh, there's a special rule if Etna becomes active, Dante. You didn't know that? Okay, so that's going to mean all those guys are going to be in supply. So I think we're going to be okay there. And let's get now moved to the reaction phase. In the reaction phase, the wily Germans can do one thing that could be possibly difficult for everybody else. They can conduct their own barrage, and they can use their own air to facilitate a DG on this stack. And let's see if we can do that. They don't have any units in reserve, but they do have 5. That's not very good. We need more than that. I guess I'm going to have to bring in the big guns. Do I have big guns available? Let's see. In Rome, let's do as the Romans do. They're inactive. Shit, they're inactive. All right, I'm going for it with this. And an escort. Bring me an escort. I can use one of these guys for an escort. This chappie who fought so well. And you know what? I got to turn the air conditioner back on. So just hang on, because I'm getting hot here and the phone's going to overheat again. Okay, I'm back. Let's resolve this combat, this air reaction phase, and then we can go to the combat phase. And I've also got to do the one other thing here as well. Okay, so I'm coming in with 22, but I've got to roll first of all for flak on that hex. And 8, that might be close. Because we're only coming in with oh, it's only +1. All right, 9. So there's no flak that has any effects. So now that attack's going to go through. You can actually use the 1090, the 190s there as well. So it's 18 factors attacking. A roll of 9. That, my friends, is a DG. That is a DG. In fact, you know what? On a 9, we might even, because it's going to go up, we may get it across a column for the size. Let's see. A brigade. Oh no, it's only 2. Ooh, you know what? 3 battalions is 1 regiment. No, it's 2 re. Okay, so but they're DG'd. How do you feel about that action? So what that has done there is pretty much foil that attack now, because now I'm attacking at half across the river, half again for the DG. So it's no point in pressing your luck with that attack. Everyone follow on that okay? It was 37 Celsius today, so it was a little toasty, and I had the air conditioner off all day because I was at the office. So, you know, it's warm down here. And that's why I was having such trouble earlier on with the phone because it was overheating for some reason. All right. So that's disappointing. I'm not sure it's even worth counting up the factors. No, it's not, to try and get across here. Yeah. Shit. That sucks. All right. Well, that's how the game's played. So, or near enough to how the game's played. Right. Let's move to the second combat, which is buried here somewhere. Can you see that there? I'm going to just try and knock this guy out. I probably could just leave it, and maybe I will. Be 6-1 again with the +2 on the die roll. It'd be nice to get this out of the way so I can use this road to execute on supply and moving supply around easier. So it's worth taking the risk. I'm going to attack with 7 factors. It's going to cost me 2T to do that. I can the first Canadian cannot feed the SAS. Oh shit. Okay. Then I guess it'll be an attack with 6 factors then. And a 4 rating. Is that Napoli really a 3 AR? Is that right? Are you kidding me? Seriously, people, it is. Bravest artillery in the world. All right. Okay, +1 on the die roll. Here we go. For the surprise roll. Ah, you fuck. A roll of 5. Well, shoot. 5 + 1 is 6. It's gonna go against the Canadians. -2. -2. All right. 6-1. It's in close terrain. At least it's not halved. It is halved. It's in rough. All right. I made the commitment. We're going through it. So it's 3-1, -2. Oh, this is just going to be brutal. It's a 1-1 attack +1. Better roll 12. So go. And he rolls a 10. Oh, God. Okay. 10 on what did I say it was? It was 6-1. And it dropped back 2. No, it was halved. It was 3-1 and it dropped back 2. So it's a 1-1 in close. And I rolled a 10 +1. AO1, DO1. Alright, well, I'm not taking that option. I mean, I'm going to retreat. So this guy's going to retreat. 1. Stop. Yeah, that's okay. I can use my internal stocks for defense, so he would have to do that to be supplied. And I supplied 1 from here. I'm going to make this a 2. Someone give me a 2, please. Do I have any? Nope. I got it. Nope. You're not supposed to be in that freaking bucket, dude. You're supposed to be in this bucket. 2T. Can you even see that? There's 2T there. Right here. Okay, so now I've got to retreat. I'm going to retreat back 1 this way. This guy, he does not, I don't think he has to do anything because this guy took an option to retreat. If he had taken a step loss, then he would have had to either retreat or take a step loss, I believe. That's how it works. I always get a little sloppy on the funky results. Yeah, John, it is a race, but I guess the trick here is the Germans aren't allowed to begin moving units off the board until a certain date. I forget what that date is. And then it's for intact formations and things like that. So, excuse me. And so, really, I think if you wanted to play this game and be, a smart ass OCS player, you rush back. You don't take this staged retreat that I'm doing here. You just rush back and you block. I just knocked about 10 pieces all over the place. Let me just fix that real quick. The American 3rd Division, Lucy and Truscott's division just got knocked the shit around. All right, you just you block these hexes here, and you put lines of guys across, block up the road here, block up the road there, and just sit and wait. And then basically then it becomes a game of who can get an attack off that is not DG like you just saw then, and then break through, and then the allies the Axis then just retreat. Everybody 1 hex and go for it from there. That's arguably what you could do. I'm choosing not to play it that way. And then of course there is also, as Arizona Marine mentioned, the race that Patton and Montgomery had. All right, I'm weary today, so I have not eaten enough food today. So I'm going to probably call it quits here and finish up tomorrow. I will try and finish up the American side and see what they are going to do. We've got elements of 2nd Armored here, 3rd Infantry Division, 82nd Airborne. It's Dog's Breakfast over here, and then 2nd Corps headquarters has got 1st and 45th and a few other bits and pieces over there. So they're making slow but steady progress over there. So that's kind of it. Just 1 attack, really. A couple of air fights, a couple of nifty little dog fights that went on, and just a mess here. Oh, I do have to move the reserve units here, I guess. So I guess we can do that. I'm going to push these guys up now. They come out of reserve, and I'm going to move them up 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. What's it going to cost me to move into that rough again? Is it 5? It is 4. It's 9 to there. That's as far as I can get. And I'm going to move this other chap up as well. 1, 2 to here. I did want to get some more armor up there, but I failed to dislodge this unit, so that's problematic. So slow going for the Allies this turn. I do actually have to ship a little bit of supply in, but I think most of that's going to go over to the Americans. I'll worry about that. You don't need to see all that happen, and we'll just because I forgot to do it during the move phase, I'll just be updating, all the ports that we control. If it's got 1T or 2T or whatever, we'll be popping some supply in there. I won't be worrying about shuttling it around at the moment. All right, all the best, folks. I'll talk to you soon.